Hello. Let's just get right into it. Golden Gates, or... yeah, the fourth Golden Gate, which means that should be started on North 2, North 3. This should be West 2. Anyway, let's get started. Lonely Heights. There we go. So, I need to disable it. I have a drill. I see something I can drill, but not with it right now. I have a detachable fan, which is lovely. So I'm going to presume I'll need to do something on the other side. Yes, indeed, there is something I need to do on the other side. I need to pre-prep the drill. But if I pre-prep the drill, it's only going to be valid for as long as... you know... for as long as I'm standing on the button, which is not enough time or even a way for me to... Oh, I see. No, wait, can I do this? No, I put it there. I should not be able to reach it, but it's at least something. Yeah. Kinda need the material on this side. So how do I get something with me over? Because that's all blocked off. Not seeing anything in particular. So what happens if I go up here? I mean, this is simply to do that. I actually know what's even the purpose of this. That's something to figure out. Oh, I know. But how? Because what I was thinking is, if I had one more material, maybe I could do, but I don't even have an angle, so that's all out of the... that's moody. I can see that something powering that does allow for a cube up there. The question is, how do I even get up there? Oh, I never saw that. Well, that makes the first step way easier. Actually gives me a first step. Then I can use this, do that, and now... I don't think I need to get up there, so I don't know what the red is for. But we have that, and we can take the connector, and that is now gone. But that's fine for the moment. Okay, so you can't do that. I'll... Nice. Ultimately, I just need to power that. Oh, that's why. Because I believe... okay, that's a bit of a... I think what I want to do is escort everything out. And that's why I need to do that as well, okay. So things are starting to fall into place. Which is nice. So my next objective is get everything there. Now, can I do it from inside here? I can't because of the grid. Alright. Things would help if I could get this up there. So that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steal... I'm gonna take you and I'm just gonna hook you up to everything, so... I don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna do that. Boom. Boom. I'll take you. Oh right, it can't be used to get through its own hole. That's a bit of a problem. But with this, I could have the beam. But it's not high enough. I don't think even with a box it would be high enough to reach that, but I do still think that may be the way. So, what am I gonna do? What I'm gonna do... No, I still need to get out there. Wonder if it's possible... No, probably not possible to cheese this. There's absolutely nothing there. And in there, I can never get in there. So that's sole purposes for that. That's an interesting interaction, but fine. So I can do that. I can take the driller, drill the hole. And there should be more steps to it than this. I'm certain of it. But what this does allow me to do is I can do temporarily utilize the fan and the driller. Boom, driller is drilling. I can take the fan and put it there. And now it's self-sufficient. Also, it's so self-sufficient I don't need any of these. Which is great. And I think what I ought to do next is put the fan back on, put the box, put the connector onto the box, and that's it. Yeah. That's lovely, except I need... I'd like to be up here. And that's a problem. Because I'd like to be up here, but I don't want either the fan or this has to be off. So I can set these two up. But how do I do that? Because if I go down there and destroy either the fan or not destroy, but I deactivate the fan or the pole, it's not gonna work like that. So the question is, could I do... Okay, I can't do that. Maybe what I can do is, like... That's an interesting interaction, but that's not what I'm after. Yeah, there's no way for me to do that. Okay, I'm locking myself into a train of thought here that I shouldn't lock myself into. With all the objects up here. I think this is fine. I think what I'm actually doing wrong is they should not be up here. But rather, I can connect like that, and this is how I do it. Yep, that's it.
After Miranda died, Athena started crumbling. It wasn't just the death of our daughter, it was everything. The burden of century after century of trying to keep the flame alive. trying to make Alexandra Drennan's sacrifice worth it, while everyone else got caught up in their petty personal problems. Even with me there, she was lonely. She felt responsible for everyone, as if she could change the tides of history by will alone. And I can understand why, because she kind of did.
The tragic tale of Athena. Really nice music accompanying it as well. But this runs. I should probably check whether or not audio things is okay, considering I did do changes to my audio setup. It sounds fine. Alright, Golden Gate, where art thou? Well, you were very close to to this spawn. And it looks like I'm going the wrong way again. Yep, took the long way around, because why not? There you go, non-overlapping Magisteria. I don't know what Magisteria mean. I know what magic is, but I'm pretty sure that's actually not what it's referring to. But I need 3 objects. Lovely. So, and I see a 3rd object there, so let's get on with it. I can hook those up. Oh, there are 2 layers of this, which means I probably need to do this. Because in blue invert plus invert equals that. Oh, and now comes the difficult part. How do I just hook this and that up without destroying the middle beam? I think I know how to do that, actually. So I'll start by doing this. Right now it's being blocked by my body. And the next thing I do is I just walk over here. Oh, that's so close. Right, I still need both open. Okay, so that's a problem. I need to move this. Or I need this to also hook up with that instantaneously and have like an instant switch. Currently it's getting blue, and I need it to give blue, but it's going to get red from that, so that's fine. That will allow me to get that, set that one free. But I'm unsure about the activation mechanism, because this is what I'm thinking. So if I go back here, does this just solve it? Right, and they are fighting now, which is a problem. And I stopped them from fighting. But this is still difficult. How do I... Is there a way for me to make this available for both entrances? No, there's not. The way to fix these fighting like this. Oh no, that's still going to fight. That's still going to mess with things. Yeah, that's going to mess with things as well. Alright. Simple. Simple premise. But oh, it is not as simple as it ports to be. So I'm gonna do this. Boom, boom, easy. Now what if the next step for me is just to do that? Now I have a different way of feeding the blue, but I can't just choose to pick that up, deselect, and put it back down. No, I can. No, I can't. Because it needs to do that. And I need to somehow fix things. After that, it's getting red. I think I'll start by doing this. Because this one is no longer reliant on that one. If I can remove dependencies one by one, it should become more manageable. But what if what I do... There we go, I body block. This is not gonna work, I don't believe. Exactly, because they are body blocking. So I would love to have a way to just... But can I do this? Body block both of these beams? I probably can. If I make them closer. Seems like my body is a slightly... No, I can do both. It's just really, really, really precise. Nice. So I can do block both out. And when I do that, I need to kind of have a system that suddenly stops relying on that and starts relying on something else. That's what I believe I gotta do. Basically, if I kill that one's stream. So this is a given. This I can't change. The problem is now, I need this to work. I can hook you up like that as well. The problem is I need this one to work even when the stream is gone. So I need some way to power the red there. Which probably is going to be this one. But then that problem still arises. Now all of this assumes... So this problem happens because of that. So what if I take the inverter... This is how I initially hook it up, but then I hook it up through that. That will give me blue, which I can easily do that. And I can do this very easily. Because at that point... Now it's going to output red. Right, it's going to output red. So in that case I still need the red beam. So no matter where I look right now, it seems tricky. I'm still gonna ball with it. Start off there, let you do that. Yeah, and that doesn't work. So let's start simple. You're going to get the blue from there onto there. This will allow me to get a red beam, which I also want. And since those two beams are fighting, nothing's really going to happen out of it. There was, however, a delay. Okay, so I'm being stuck on trying to make it work after I make all of this work. But what if that is not the trick? Oh! Wait a minute. I know something I haven't tried. I'm so stuck on getting that one out of there, I haven't thought about the very simple case that I can bring things into there. That might be a crucial part of the puzzle. Now I have a bit more control over how I redirect my beams. So I still need blue, still need red, but because currently I can move that one there, which is kinda self-sustaining, but the problem would be that once I break that, I won't have a red to do that. So what if instead I do this? Take ya, look ya, and now I have plenty of ways for this one to get whatever it needs. Of course, the blue one is not where I want it to be right now. So maybe both like that. So it kinda can pick. So that's fine. This unlocks everything. What I also could do, I can keep connections, hook it up with the red. The problem is it's now currently confused. And it does that. Wonderful. But I haven't gotten anywhere. That's the problem. But maybe I can take I really gotta take... Alright, so far, what have I tried? I've tried is getting things out. I know I can get this thing in, but I don't know what good that will do me. The question is, if I get in a second inverter, does that help? And if yes, how? Okay, let's try that. Let's try to get in the second inverter. For that to happen, I need this to be, yeah, kept red, which is impossible for this one to be blue at the same time, or the blue beam. So yeah, the annoying part is everything is crossing each other in a way I can't really manage. Because as soon as I move the inverter there, all I'm getting from here is red, which can turn to blue, but I need the red out here. It doesn't help that this has been one of the most mentally draining days for me in a while. Okay, so let's try a different approach. This time, let's try to figure out a way to deal with this blue beam, because that's currently what's messing everything up right now. To deal with the blue beam, I would need a red beam and that inverter, or I need the connector. That way I can make the blue beam less annoying. Now I can cancel this blue beam. Wonderful. That doesn't really do anything, because now I have to deal with that blue beam. So the question is then, can I, using the fact that this is cancelled, do anything about it? This one just sprays, well, not sprays, but it's currently outputting red. This to output blue, it needs to... So yeah, I think I kinda know what I need to do, but things are still not kinda there. Because I know if you do, like... Because if I do this, it's gonna turn off. But now, it's kind of free range for this one to start emitting blue, which I can do, but then I still need the red on the other side. And being quite annoying to work with. Okay, wait. New idea. Pretty sure I've tried this idea. Yeah, this just gives me blue. I need red from somewhere. And to do red, I'm gonna need to double invert. Which doesn't fix any of my problems, sadly. A switch like that may be what I need. So if I do this, do that, I have blue. It is relaying. Oh, that's still not it, but I could switch places on them. So I put you here. And then I put you, connect the you two up like that, and I'm just gonna put you there for now. I walk around, undo that, redo this. And now I have a beam in there. And I can switch this to outputting blue by just killing this beam. It is now outputting blue. Wonderful. I'm still dependent on that one though, to get the blue. So is there another way for me to do this nicely? Trying to think, is getting both of the inverters in here possible? That's another approach for me to try. Because I could use the connector as like a gateway between them. That's still not really gonna help, is it? Because as soon as I move this, that's gonna go off, and this is gonna go off. Oh, got the achievement, working on solving a puzzle for more than 20 minutes. I have the power to switch this on, what it does. How do I use it? I think what would have been nice if I can change it from blue to red. That seems more useful than red to blue. So maybe if I hook it up like that, I can get some wacky results. Okay. Now this probably is still nothing really, but hey, it's at something. If I kill this beam, it's just gonna go 50-50. If I back out, it's gonna get red. It's faster. Which doesn't really help. And putting two inverters to each other doesn't really do much. One is just outputting to the other, because it counts as an input. I'm currently questioning whether or not I should just take a pause on this one and get back to it later. Because currently I don't see a way to do this. My problem is just the connector. I have no clue what it's supposed to be good for. Or I have ideas what I can do with it, but none of it seems to really make a difference for what I actually need. If I had a cube, things would have been so much easier, because I could just use the elevations and not make the beams cross each other. And the puzzle was called non-overlapping magisteria, so yeah, that is the entire thing of the puzzle. Beams are going to overlap, but I need to make them not overlap. I'll give it 5 more minutes until I go on to the next one. Okay, let's what if I do this? Do that. hook you up. All stuff like that. I'm gonna put you like that. This will give me a direct blue avenue. Wait. Oh, you're trying to do red back now. Okay, wait, I see how that is. Does this do anything? I mean, I've moved this one, and it's not reliant on this anymore. So I feel like I've made some progress. I just gotta be really careful now, so I don't screw it up again. Although it is pretty fast to replicate. So now, my problem is I am a bit stuck. But I can do this. No, deselect. And that means I don't need this one anymore. It feels like I'm slowly but surely... Yeah, and I do this. I did it. Within the allotted 5 minutes. I need to give myself time limits more, because it's not the first time I've given myself a time limit and suddenly it makes me solve it.
For Athena, Miranda's death was final, and it was the finality of it that was so unbearable. Even with the technology we were creating, there was no way of reaching back into time to save her. We were moving forward, relentlessly. The days flying by, and with every day, Miranda was further away. I think that was the first time I really understood what it means that time is a dimension. I could measure the distance between us in minutes, hours, days, years. But if what broke Athena was accepting that distance, for me, it was the opposite. I refused to accept it. The universe had already taken so much from us. It didn't get to take my daughter.
That's sad. And yeah, they're becoming quite human. Oh no. I know this star. Can I postpone it? I'm gonna post... Yeah, because this is the star that also I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna postpone the annoying stars. the places with the annoying stars, because I kinda don't wanna deal with them yet. At least the next area, South 3, I have enough, kinda I just need to explore and find the things. Oh, it's almost raining here, wasn't it? It's like a cloudy weather. Was it like that last time? Not that I remember, but... Yeah, it feels a lot more grey and damp. Okay, let's not be... okay, good. I was so close to just going... Oh, so these puzzles are not just gonna use the very basic materials. Right. So I can... get myself here. What does that accomplish? I have a box. I could have gotten the box regardless. Now what am I even trying to do? Yeah, I'm trying to beam myself up after this. After I'm here, I need to power this, and then I need to have the beam already ready. That's gonna be a bit difficult because I don't have that many materials. I do see what I'm supposed to do. It's without gravity. That lets me get the books. Nice. And with the box, I can trade in for that. And now comes the difficult part. Actually, no, this is not the difficult part. Because I can just do that. Oh no, wait, this is the difficult part. I can't just block the beam because it's too... Yeah, it's just slightly too fast. So I know what I do. I get out of here, and then I put the beam in there, and then I escort it back when I'm ready. Lovely. Take the gravity shifter. Oh wait, no, this is going to cause a bit of a problem. Because all I can do that, I still need to redirect the gravity shifter, which ideally means I either need the gravity shifter over there, or... Yeah, I guess I'll have to concede. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so the box, I haven't explored what the box is for. And there doesn't seem to be anything else I can do. Or no other material, I mean, to exchange for the box. It would be nice if I could just steal the blue beam from there. I mean, I can't use it in this puzzle anyhow, but that would have been a funny thing. Could maybe be a potential future golden gate, who knows? And I presume hardcore parkour is not gonna really work. Doesn't look like you can change your direction mid... Nah, you can't change the direction too much, sadly. So... What would be nice is if there was a way for me to disable the beam from here. And then re-enable the beam on my command. Like, if I could block this beam, the blue or the red, from here, that would be absolutely fantastic. That does not look like it's the case right now. It's a shame the gravity thing does not go into its own gravity tunnel, because that would have helped immensely. But can't it? Really? Shouldn't it be able to go into its own gravity beam? No, it just really just doesn't go into its own gravity beam. So the next question is then, can I get the gravity beam over here? If I use a box, does that help? It does not help. This is too high to jump over even with a box. It's not going to give me a prompt, I believe. So is there another way for me to jump over here with the gravity beam? The gravity beam wasn't here from the start, so it's not gonna help retrying. And it feels like there has to be a bigger purpose for this. But instead of just assuming that it's impossible, let's try to put a cube and put a jump over it, the purple. But nah, it's not even close. Now, is there a way for me to... I can gravity beam things over there. It's quite noisy. Can I do with something with an object over there, maybe then instead? It would be nice if there was a way for me to connect to this beam while I'm in there, but there's not. The beam has to stand there, and I needed that, the gravity beam, to be onto that as well. This is tricky. I like these puzzles. They're very simplistic in terms of the materials provided, but it's very tricky put together. But like last one, it's probably also not gonna be a complex solution, so anything I'm thinking of up right now is probably all too complex. So what is a simple answer? Well, a simple answer would just be to get the gravity grav shifter to the other side. That would make everything very simple. And yet, it is difficult. Yeah, and a box onto this with beam is not gonna do anything. There's a gravity beam on a box. It does fetch itself. Okay. That's why you need the... Okay. Why... That's really dumb. That's how it works. But okay, so the solution was exactly what I thought. Don't overthink it. Because now with the box, I'll just change for that. I'll hook those two up. I'll put you there so you can get beamed. And then you can get beamed. Fantastic. Put you there. I can now, from in here, do that. And that's this puzzle. Once I position it correctly.
I could not accept that my daughter was gone. Her body was destroyed, obliterated. But we're more than just a body. We're a pattern, a melody in ones and zeros. And I was convinced that somewhere, somehow, that melody still existed. I just couldn't believe that it didn't. I refused to. That thought consumed me. In some ways, it broke me. But I didn't give up. Not every obsession has to be fought, you know. The easy way isn't always the right one.
True. Love the music, it's gorgeous. Let's just... Right, so there are two things here, the Golden Gate and the Pandora. Which, the Pandora over there is... South 3... No, I'm not on South 3, No, I'm on South... I'm on South 1 or... I could swear this was South 3, but I guess this is South 1. So yeah, I have to find a bunch of pillars somewhere. And then I have to activate them, but... Is that alongside the Golden Gate? So... I think instead of just going straight towards the Golden Gate, I think it's most appropriate to explore. So far, most of the time Pandora stuff has never really been off the track. It's been on or around the puzzles or other interactives. So it's never been that you need to go, apart from I think it was East 3 or something. Okay, North 2 it was, no, North 1. North 1 was quite... No, not North 1, North 2. North 2 was quite go out of your way. Or like with that one. So I can't make that assumption anymore. I just have to find a bunch of pillars in a 4x4 grid. Somewhere. Yeah. It's incredible how far I can go. Before it gets too deep like that. This is where I believe I got the Prometheus flame. Oh wait, a relic. That one I already know what it's related to. It's related to the Pandora's box, which I've already done. That one just leads up to a test. Where could it be hidden? That's the question though. As you do explore quite a lot of the island. Oh, I found it. So this is one of the most remote. What the heck is that? Alright, we have those two. Let's orient ourselves. Yada 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 yada. We have to get the corner in the top right. So like this. Now we are appropriately oriented. And we have to hit boom 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 boom. Nice. Then I gotta check that out, but I think that's the Golden Gate, so...
hammer forges, and a hammer breaks. But who can know the heart of the blacksmith?
So there can be more than one human relic per place, but that also means there doesn't have to be a human relic each place. It does seem they automatically get outlined when you get close to them. That doesn't really help you. Oh no, that's a... Is that another Prometheus flame? Or is that this place's Prometheus flame? Who knows? Everything's getting turned upside down with the fact that there were two human relics here. Pillars of Ascension. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like this. I basically just need to ascend. Not just basically, I need to ascend. That's cool. That's really cool. So what I gotta do is I gotta jump back and forth with the two fans and the teleporter, and then there will be... Yeah, this is interesting. That keeps that on. What does this power off? Maybe it does something over there. Okay, anyhow, I have already screwed up. Because I can't get back, or I can't get back the teleporter onto it. Not what I believe, at least. Nope. So that's a reset. And I can't even blame the puzzle makers for this, because it's kind of part of the puzzle. So I don't need you. I need you there. So now I can get back. Which means I'll now take the teleporter. Boom. Get back. Take the fan and teleport. Nice. I don't need to go back there anymore. Those eyes are creepy. And now I can fly over there, but if I do that, I don't have a way to... No, I don't need a way to fly back. I have the teleporter, so I can teleport back. So I still don't really know what these beams do. They don't really seem to be connected to anything, but they may be connected to that, who knows. Anyway, I can now teleport back. And I can replace the fan with that. So you... Oh, so you need the red and this. Okay. That means I'm gonna put the teleporter on you. That I can get the fan that goes backwards. And I can now traverse back and forth. But how do I traverse? I need the fan to teleport. Can I sneak it onto the edge? Does it auto-lock? Guaranteed. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Although I can do all of this, this may be what I need to do. I fly over. No, I need to fly this over on top of the box. Okay, I got it. So... Right, I need to get back the fan. And now what it should be is I do that, that. What do I want to send over first? If I send over the teleporter, I can teleport there, but I want both fans there. Which I can't do. So I think what I gotta do is get the... Right, I gotta get the fan back over here, I believe. Okay, so if I think about it, I get the fan there. Over there. Teleport back. Put the cube and the beam on there. Yeah, because I think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna put the fan there. Teleport back. Do so. Because I can step on this without going on the laser. Now I can grab this and I can teleport myself here. Now I have all my items. This time though, it's a bit more complex. Because although I can use a teleporter, let's start with getting over there. Okay, so wait, doesn't that mean I've just solved it? I just need to... Yeah. Okay, that was it.
At some point, Athena and I were so consumed by our obsessions that we stopped being able to communicate. We loved each other, but Miranda's ghost hovered over every conversation. That kind of grief annihilates you. You can't ever be the same person again. That's when I decided to go back.
And that also explains why he was described as being very secluded and kept to himself, even when he was back. These are some gorgeous pieces. I gotta come up with a plan for South 3. The problem with South 3 is the Pandora's box. I don't know how to solve it. But that's a few... No, that's for then, I guess, because I can't really solve that while I'm still here. As I can't see. Right. And that unlocks the door. Wonderful. So all I need... Oh. What I wanted to do is, or what I was planning on doing is this, and then just have it fly back, but I can see that that's not really possible. But I could do like a part trick. I could do this, then I do that, boom. This is all open. This one even I could have pre-prepared like that. That cancels it rather quickly, and it does not give me access to the red beam. This is another great golden gate puzzle. It's so simple. But the fan is ruining everything, and and I can't dismantle the fan. This gives me a bit of ping pong, but I don't think it's a kind of ping ponging I can control from in there. No, because for me to control it from inside of there, it would have to be that the source is in there. None of the sources are. And even this little clock doesn't actually work. What was the puzzle called again? Windstream, yeah. I might need to go back to my initial idea of pushing one of the connectors using the windstream to kind of just smooth itself into position. And I think it's the red beam connector here. So what I could do, potentially, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna intentionally just put it like that so it's not possible to solve. Then go in here. Put it like that. So when I redo it like that, it's still not possible. But now... Oh, nice. Okay, so I should have done a better position to do fix
I
it.
hid the truth. Not just about Athena and the island, but everything. My grief. My personal opinions about where the city was headed, all of it. I became the dusty old curator people wanted me to be. Except, of course, that the whole thing was a front. I didn't care about the museum, and I certainly didn't care about the archive scholars and their endless, tedious discussions, no matter how much they fawned over me. No. What I needed was access to the tools. Studying the archive hasn't answered any of our questions about humanity, but it has taught us something. And that's data recovery.
Oh, so if I continue like this, does that mean maybe we are reviving Miranda? This one's sticking out like a sore thumb, but these are also so close. I guess I might as well do these in a random or semi-random order. Oh, it's this one. This place. Now I just gotta find the golden gates. Wait, Byron? Why are you here?
There you are.
Have they been in every world I've been in so far? Like, just following me along?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around. Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
I like that. He's at least down to earth.
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win. What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Wonder where the others are. I'll talk to them again if I run into them. But it's not really worth going out of my way to meet them. Especially considering how big these last places are. Hello there. So ideally, I'd like something like a copy of myself. Which means I can get the box, and that's all I need from this room. It looks like I'm gonna need an inverter. Or I'm going to need to I'm going to need to rewire the red like this. Good. Now I know what I need. Time to do. So that one needs to be blown back. Good. You belong there. Not sure what I need which side it needs the box right now. What does this one do? That's an interesting question, so let's find out. Oh, the blue one. Oh. So I need the red to be used. But that's simple. Boom. Use the box. Get in there. Oh, I guess it won't be that simple. As although I'm in here now and I can just change back to my other form, I need to get in there now, and I don't have material. Or something, aka something to put on the pressure plate. And from in there, I don't have control over the laser, so... Alright, I'm seeing what's being put down. I'm seeing what the difficulty is supposed to come from. So let's get let's give myself the cube back. Question. Wait, I think I got it. Get myself in here. Boom. Now I don't need to worry about that anymore. Can hook those up. Can send it over. But I can't send myself over. No, wait, shoot. That's what I need. I need to use the box to send myself over so I could walk onto there. And I believe this is a soft lock. Yeah, I got the puzzle. It's a bit annoying I can't just undo 5 seconds. A 5-second rewind would have been nice as a alternative. Maybe for a future update, who knows? But I would love to have a 5-second rewind. At least I know everything I gotta do now. Boom. And now the next step for me is just to be lazy, as this clone does everything. Where am I? Oh, I'm in there. Good. Now I do that. Connect those. Me and those. Now I use the cube to fling myself over. Yep. So much faster when you know what to do.
Every now and then I tried to reach Athena. I still believe now, present tense, that we can find each other again. But I had no idea what had happened. When I saw the first images you sent back, saw the towers and the puzzles, the changes to what you call the megastructure, I realized something had gone wrong. It took me a while to figure it out.
Can't he just spill the beans? Like, what is it? What's different?
Yes? Now that Byron's in charge, I feel less stuck. The city is coming back to life, and I can do things that matter. Feels good. After Byron woke up, he enlisted me for his campaign. He said I was the only one who could really explain just how broken New Jerusalem really is. I think this might have been the first time people actually really listened to me. Well, that explains the discrepancies between all those schematics you found and the actual megastructure. It's all been transformed by Athena's dream. No wonder it was driving me potty. Driving me potty? What kind of bizarre idiot came up with that expression?
I've never
I'm
heard that one
serious.
before.
The moment we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and update the language libraries. And I'm going to put in every swear word in every language ever invented.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. What? Team Spirit? I hadn't had I never talked to Mel before? I mean, I know she's talked to me, but I guess I've never talked to her before. And she was still kind of positive and on my side, which I guess is good, but during the fourth conversations, she did like me, so it's not too surprising, I guess. Right. You have everything in there. I'm just gonna double check. Yep. Skip and skip. So the plane I haven't properly good. Because there I'm done. That's 100%. That's 100%. That's 100%, 100%, 100, 100, 100, 100. So I'm missing 1 star here, 1 star there. Since this is 12, that should mean I have 22? Yeah. Okay, so everything lines up with my quick maths. Oh, hello. I mean, I'm going to guess those are the story 100%, but because there's all these human relics and Prometheus flames, it's actually not 100%. There's also the Strategias or whatever he's called. So yeah, it's not true 100%, but it's... You can't prove me any different. Right. So it's called a mule, which makes me think that this one is going to be frequently used in order to just transport something on top of it. It looks good because it does look dusty. Right, and I have a teleporter, but where do I need to go is the actual question. Because I'm running around here and I'm not seeing the end. Okay, that's... Oh, there's the end. So I need to... all I need is really to get myself in there, and I need a blue beam. But the blue beam has gotten from there, so I need to use the wall, and then probably what I need is the connector, and... yeah, the connector in here, with that on, in there, and me in there, and that's all I need. But that's not going to be so simple, is it? This is probably how I get in the connector, which means that what I want to do primarily is just to get there so I can start transporting items through the middle here. In order to do that, I need to get in here, which requires red. Oh, okay, that's good to know. There's the inverter. So I need red. And this isn't easy. How do I get red? It's called mule, so I probably just want to transport it. Or do I maybe what I want to do instead is actually... What if what I want to do is to transport the teleporter? So I'm gonna put you on there. Then I'm gonna hook that up. Right. He needs to also do that. Nice, 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 nice. Now I want to continue with that. Fantastic. Now I can get in there. All I gotta do though is figure out how I get out of there. That's something I have to make sure is possible before... Okay, that is... I can get out of there through that, so I'm gonna just do this, which lets me do... Lovely. And that's gonna be... Yeah, I gotta sort that out. Wait, is this it? It looks like there's a force field in the way. Because there is a force field in the way. That requires what exactly? Well, let's check it out. I have a way to get in and out now, thanks to the teleporter and the driller. Okay, so I need to get the teleporter in there. Actually, I don't need the teleporter, but I think that is the only available item. That is also low. So the teleporter needs to go in there. But how do I get out? I can't get out if I put the teleporter in there. So what can I get inside of there instead? I could use... What I could do, actually... No, I can't use the driller, because the driller is just gonna mess it up. It's too tall. And... I don't think I can use the connector. It would be nice if I could use... But how am I going to get something in there and then get something out? Because I have to use the teleporter to get in there. But that does not let me get out of there. No, wait, it does, because I can just use the teleporter back again through that. So I'm going to presume then that maybe I need to use the connector. The connector is hooked up to everything right now, so that's fine. So I need that, and I need the tunneler. In reality, what I need right now is a way to reach my teleporter without the tunnel. So I can open this up. But even when I open it... Okay, so I'm missing something. It's always simple solutions. So I'm making something way complex than it needs to be. I don't think this really does anything, though. So can I put my teleporter from in here somewhere where it will be reachable? I tried to put down the connector first. I know the teleporter will be forced to be put in an offshoot place. But it doesn't seem to be off enough. But maybe that is where the mule comes in. Instead of escorting something in, I need to escort things out. Because it seems harder to get things out of here than it seems to get things in here. That's still... No, wait, that works. Because I can do that, which allows me to teleport. And now I should be able to redirect this one to come back. So I do that, and I do that. Stand on here. And it should be able to just get that thing back out of here. Nice. Now I have pretty much all of the items here. I guess the difficult part is now going to be... Does this have a direct pathway? It does. Okay. So that is the puzzle. Indeed, I was overcomplicating it. Because from here I can just reach the teleporter.
It was your visions that gave me the final confirmation that I was right. You see, they're not all Athena's memories. Some of them are things Athena was never present for. Those are Miranda's memories, 1K. She's still in there. A ghost in the machine. And we can save her.
If Miranda can be saved, 1K, this matters more than the megastructure.
Indeed. She's a really intelligent bot. Okay, Anthropic Hills, I remember this one. Oh gosh. Which one do I want to do first? Because these two last ones are the ones I don't have all the stars for. Do I want to do the mysterious Pandora, or do I want to deal with the other Pandora? Let's deal with this one, might as well. Gonna do the Golden Gate first though, because there's going to be a lot of running. For the Pandora. It does actually seem kind of far off, so maybe it is just better for me to get it on my way. I don't even know what the optimal path is, so I'm just running the first path I did. Which is just kind of the puzzles in chronological order. So it does seem probably like it's high up on the mountains. Yeah, most definitely it is. Hello, Yakut.
Hey, 1K, how are you? There's still some part of me that's afraid that things will go wrong. I don't know if I can ever really shake that, but I do feel hopeful. I think things are finally going to get better. I'm not sure. There seems to be one per site. Maybe they open up when you complete the rest of them? I've only had a brief look at them with the drone, and they look complicated. But maybe that's just me. You know how I am with puzzles.
You're cute, Yakut. Okay, so the optimal path to the Golden Gate is not in this direction, but I'm gonna do Pandora while I'm here. It's good that things are just unlocked. I just need to boom. Nice. Now I have the drill, which I need to run with, and then I need to come back here. Let's try to make me not need to come back here. What I need to do is I need to power this up with a blue beam. I don't know how. Because every angle I find, only one of the source and... yeah, you know, that thing is reachable. I could put it on here, but this is too tall. Which is a problem. And I did find out, thanks to Spire, that all the materials I have after I get this are everything I need. So there is something I'm missing. If the thing could go further here, maybe I could slick through one of them, or like skim through, I don't know, I can't speak. But that doesn't quite appear to be the case. It's such a shame this one's so tall. I'm gonna try it anyhow, although I highly doubt it. I'm gonna put it on top of that. And then I'm just gonna... can't do that yet. So now it's just a millisecond where it's even possible to get signal and it's not even close. Alright, I'll think about it while I go and get the other piece. So now the Golden Gate is faster to get from here. That's interesting. I mean, there's loads of shortcuts up here. I used like 3 paths the last time I was here, and that was probably not all of them, so who knows how many paths up there are. Right, I have an activator, and this activator I am going to use on Pandora, the statue itself. I have... Okay, I gotta think, just like how I do with all the other puzzles, I keep having to remind myself the basic principles of stuff. If I keep trying and I constantly fail based on an assumption, that assumption is most likely wrong. So I keep thinking that this has to be something here. But maybe the key... Yeah, okay. So I was just really, really dumb. So this is as far as it goes. Guess it is. Not sure why Pandora needed to be the one for this solution.
There is no tool that is not also a weapon, and no human that would not wield it as one.
Oh, that was very basic. This is gonna be interesting to see. What is the most optimal path to the Golden Gates from here? Is it gonna use the fans? I'm starting to kinda wish there would have been an auto-run key. Or like you could change it in the settings if it's a hold or toggle. Because I'm constantly holding left shift. Now this is interesting. I'm getting far away, I'm not even going to the fans, but maybe I'm going to round back to the fans. Actually, they are over there, so I guess it may be the fans. But this feels really questionable. Is this really the fastest path? Alright, I'll walk into your hand. Well, this doesn't bode well. Am I too high up for the Golden Gates? No, I guess that is the Golden Gates then. Okay, I just have to climb the mountain, I guess. But it doesn't look like there's much more I need to climb. Yep, that's called the Golden Gates. The chessboard between the two giants of stone, created by Miranda. Hollow. And this one has a lot of components to it. Oh, first time I see a green activator. And the end goal is green, green, so I just need to get a lot of green, which I need through the fusion. But I can't access the... Oh, I can access the red from here. Nice. So that's that. Question is now, do I need an activator? Or what do I need? I'm going to need this later, but do I need this right now? Let's still take it and see how far I can get. So let's start by exploring what this does. Okay, that's the first one. And then I just... But that I can cheat with a connector. So first of all, I'm going to use the connector, like so, to get this. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and I can use this as a source. So I can steal this. And now I have the power of the green outside. Wonderful. All I need now is to switch this. Alright, that is indeed a problem. How do I now get in here with this one? So I can get the... Yeah, I definitely need that. There is no way for me to get blue without that. Oh. Maybe the green connector is not the one I want outside. Maybe the one I want outside is the red one, because it's so much easier for me to access. Oops, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna get you back. Come on. Boom. And now what I need is this, which starts as a battle, but that's fine, because I don't need the green right now. Wait. Ah, shoot. I do need the green. Actually, let me... Now I have this, and I can... Let's do that. Let's take you out for a ride instead. Yes. That should be fine. Oh no, there's a problem. I need to get you out now. And all I have in there is a green connector. So how do I get you outside? I need to activate you with a red beam. No, I need to disable this one. There's no way to do that. Not without a connector. But maybe that's fine? Maybe what matters is that I have the RGB converter outside. But I'm quite limited where I can put it. So maybe my goal is to put it here. And then I can use... So now with that here, I have at least green here. Keep connections, put it there. Boom. Now I get that, now I get that. Oh shoot, yeah. This is a soft lock even, right? No, it's not. luckily. No, wait, that means this works. No, this does not work. Because I can't... Can I select 2 sources? No, I can't. Right. So I need 2 activators, but I need an RGB converter as well, and I need the connector. Actually, no. Don't think I need all of that. I'm gonna do this. And I think what I need to do instead is actually just use you like that, put you close. Right, that's a confrontational issue. I have to be a bit more careful. I think I have what I need. Okay, good. So close to being a soft lock, holy. Yeah, because what I need to do is I need to put you more close as possible. Yeah, good. Now you're self-sufficient as well, so I can steal you. Like so. This might be it. Where did I put the connect? There, put you? That was a nice puzzle.
Everything you see around you is Athena. Her hopes and fears superimpose onto the landscape of our island. And hidden behind the most difficult trials is precisely the device I need access to. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that her mind picked Pandora as one of its avatars. On some level, she knows I might be right. But grief is something we cling to. We get used to it. We start being afraid of letting it go because what if we try and we're disappointed? That seems too much to take, so we put up walls around the very idea of trying. That's why she picked Pandora. That's why she hid this all away. Because left at the bottom of that box was hope.
Something the Sphinx said as well. The Pandora's box did not just hold terrible things, but it also held hope. Okay, but that's good. One more golden gate. Not sure what happens after all of the golden gates. And then there's one more star as well. There's also, by the megastructure, in the same area you board the VTOL. There's also the thing, the observatory, like, where I think you used Prometheus flames, or did you use stars? Maybe you used the stars for it. I hope it's stars and not Prometheus flames. But if it is the flames, it will make sense why that is on the HUD. Thrust vector, that does definitely not sound lewd. This is a very interesting architecture as well. Okay, let's just power everything up and see what happens. Oh, I see what it means with thrusting vector. So I need elevation. How do I get elevation without ruining everything? Let's first cheat the elevation using the connector here to see what it is I'm what exactly am I needing or getting out of this. And that's the blue. So I need to find, very simply, I need to find a way. No, I don't. I think it's actually that simple, right? I just boom, boom. Oh, right. But yeah, I just gotta find a place where those are all connected, and that is the difficult part. These are the only ones I really need. This one I don't really need. I think this is just there for hindrance. Let's see. Is this final? Oh, the blue is the easy part. Kinda. But at least it has several spots, good spots. What I'd like to do... no. Let's see if the blue thrusts anything. It does not thrust anything. So the thrust is exclusively from that. Which is only to get on top of that. So let's once again do that. And I think I need to begin this one. I think the way to solve it is I need to find the correct place to put everything. And then I use that one to be the blue, because I can just use the ladder to get up here. But finding the place where both that one and that one is visible, reachable. Okay, so finding where both of those are reachable, it turns out that's not the issue. The issue is to get them powered. Although I could hook it up to that right now, if I could get one of the connectors there, that would help. That would solve all my issues, but that doesn't mean I don't have an issue right now. Since this one is indented, I have to kind of be outwards like this in order to power it. So maybe what I'm supposed to do here is hook you up, but you can't get power from that. You need to be further ahead, but I think that's fine for now. I think that's okay. I'm going to hook you up to that. And then I need to retreat. Wrong, I need to power you. And that's all of that. So if this was up there, that would now be absolutely perfect. But it's not up there. What can I do from here? I still struggle. No, I still can't get that even from here. Can put it up there though. Can I? Yeah, I can. Doesn't really help me. But it lets me get here and here. But once again, I've been able to do that before, and I think that's cheese. If this one could power, if I keep connections and power That would be cool. Okay, okay, okay. I'm beginning to believe. But now I realize also the issue. All of that's powered, but this is not powered. So close. But let's get both of the connectors up here, because it feels like it's easier to play around with both of the connectors here. I'm trying to think, if I were to remove the thrust, could I somehow make it toggle from being a red beam to a blue beam? I don't think that's the case unless I'm somehow getting the connector into there. And once again, it's always, so far it's always been simple solutions. It's always just looked complex, but it's in reality not. But powering both of these is indeed a bit difficult. Like, the only way I found I could connect both or power both of these have not allowed me to also have the power beam. Although I didn't check super carefully, I don't think there is an alternative way to do that. On the other hand, I haven't really checked the extremities. It doesn't really look like the far corners allow me to reach that one, sadly. You need some form of elevation to reach that, or a better angle. If only this was self-sufficient, or if I could get one of the connectors here so I could just hook up the blue now. But the moment I remove this, that one's not going to have power anymore. And even in its fully thrusted state, or in its fully thrusted state, it would not be able to do that one. So it really needs to be back there. It's too instant. I mean, it's always going to be instant almost. I completely just revert so much. Yeah, indeed. At this state, in this state, it could position it... No, it can't position itself to be self-powering, because then when it goes back, it's not going to be in a good enough position to get that. I don't think any of that matters really, because I guess I could just put it there. As soon as it goes back, it's not gonna get that. Ah, okay. I know I'm over time, so I'm going to give myself... I mean, I guess roughly 5 minutes seems to be a magic number, so I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes. Maybe the thrust means it needs to be literally pushed off. Literally pushed off. And that will somehow help. Like now both of those are unlocked, I could get all the way up there, but then I needed to thrust. And the thrusting happens too fast. This is actually maybe... I feel like this might be close to it. I just need this to be pushed off. And to do that I need to do that, which I preferably would like... Let's see. Can I reach it from here? Like preferably now it will just get pushed off. But these won't be... Ouch. Yeah, it's very, very fast as powering up and pushing off. Super, super fast at that. But at least this feels like a promising thing. It's not too tight. Gosh, you're gonna be annoying. I'm just gonna put you like that so you don't power yourself. And that will give me... I mean, okay, so I can power that through here. I can always power that one, so I... But that doesn't help. I want a way to power this one. Oh, wait. Ciotto matte. I think I may at least have a clue. Because I can power these and they will just permanently be on like that. So now all I gotta do is just speedrun, which feels incorrect. It does not feel like it's the correct way to do things, but... Okay, let's try it. Nope. Not even close. But this feels like kind of the right solution. It feels like it utilizes the thrusting, it auto does that, it fixes so many issues that I've had before. Problem now is just how... Okay, let's test this. It's barely visible. It's annoying. Oh, 5 minutes is almost up, and I'm so close. Okay, so what do I need to do to actually make this work? Okay, good. That's sorted. Kinda. This doesn't really solve it. This feels less jank in a way. It doesn't know what to output. So could I make that extension be what is required for it to no longer take up the red signal? Well, it's certainly thrusting right now. Yeah, I've broken my 5 minutes, and I'm not really... It's so close, and that's what's so annoying. It feels... But I gotta, you know, stop. I can't do this all day. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, day, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you in the next stream. So until then, take care.